T-bills, T-bills, T-bills. Everybody is talking about T-bills. Even news article is talking about T-bills. You see over here? T-bills auction attracts record number of bids. 49% of non-competitive bids allocated. I'll touch on that in a while, so stay tuned. Singapore's latest 6-month T-bill auction draws 92,000 bids. Wow. Individuals and corporates. Bottom left. As T-bills interest rates rise, more are investing their CPF savings into it. I'll start this whole discussion by this point over here. If you don't know, T-bills can be bought with cash, SRS, and CPF funds. And let me start by sharing with you my deepest thoughts. I think we should disallow CPFOAs to be used for T-bills. I think it's lame. I'll explain. Don't get angry yet, because just in case you bought with CPFOA. Because what we are doing with T-bills and CPFOA funds is that to government, it's just guaranteed swap with guarantee, correct? To you as an investor, it's the same. You're getting guarantees from government with one product in CPF and then another guarantee with T-bills. Of course, the rates are better, but nothing changes, correct? It's just left pocket to right pocket to government. We don't benefit as nations. The better, simple logic is you should only allow CPFOAs to invest into things that are different. If not, why allow it in the first place? Investments into corporate or quasi-government bonds, like this over here, HDB bonds. Or how about this 30-year PUB bond that pays 3.4%? Again, this is a 30-year tenure that is different in terms of risk profile and in terms of maturity. Then there's use for it, correct? But the worst part is this, if you follow to here. What we are allowing is for people to use CPF monies, which is illiquid, for T-bills, which is liquid. Does that make sense at all? You can't even cash it out. And you know why it's lame is because when you allow that, what you are depleting is the total pot. Take a look at this over here. More than 3,000 applicants amounting to $450 million. That is taking up your quota. If you need some monies that are liquid for renovation, for whatever cases, policy premium, you want to park their monies for 6 months, your quota is getting taken up by CPF monies which are illiquid. Isn't that lame? Why should we allow that? We shouldn't even allow SRS even, because SRS for most people that are way younger than 62 is still illiquid funds. So if you agree on that, smash on like button so that more people can see this and hopefully this point drives the cost. T-bills are best for liquid requirements. We don't fill the quota with CPF or SRS. It really doesn't make sense. But let's touch a bit deeper on T-bills because the whole discussion today is about it, right? If you haven't seen the details, 49% is only allocated. If you have bidded for 100,000, you only get 49,000. And the previous were 4.19%, correct? You know, T-bills are such an easy sell. I'm pitching to corporates for big amounts. That's why we're seeing record numbers. But yesterday, I saw this coming in to my tele chat. 6-month T-bill auction update. No results yet. Further delays to tabulate results. That came in at 6:36 p.m. as you can see over there. So business is booming. For anyone that's pitching on T-bills, let me explain to you how it actually works. There's competitive bids and non-competitive bids. Most people, retail investors like you and I, if you are just parking some monies for liquid use, go with the non-competitive bids. I haven't done tutorials on it because I think T-bills no need waste time, no need put too much effort. Now we are in bear market, we have big opportunities. But let me explain on non-competitive bids. In the non-competitive bid process, you only choose to put in what you want. You don't decide on the yield. You are like a price taker. They decide everything and you are given that. While it's true that you are allocated first of up to 40% of total issuance, but you go in with this blind box and you just take whatever return that is given. Because there's competitive bids also, correct? And what you're given previously was full allocation, but now moving forward, we are seeing prorated basis once already. Competitive bids, on the other hand, is when you stipulate what kind of percentage you want. If the auction result falls below that, you won't get allocation and you're happy with it. So my big guess is that in the next bid, you will see people even more crazy into T-bills. And there's going to be some tutorials coming out that how to do competitive bids. What kind of rates are worth it, what kind of rates are not worth it. You should only bid with this projected rate that you want. I think those tutorials are coming out and I'm not doing them because I think it's a waste of time. This T-bill part is not going to make you rich. Park your monies in SSB for emergency needs. The rest, now markets are presenting you opportunities. So the key difference previously was SSB, the allocation rates were so low. But now moving forward, T-bills are not going to give you full allocation anymore. And the worst part is you don't even know the rate you're getting because there's an auction process. So consider this. What if you are also in a similar situation? I have mortgage loan, correct, on a floating rate. The latest bill that came in, you can see over here, 3.965% already. That's my mortgage charge. How much lesser is that versus T-bill? And the next one is going to jump to 4.4%. I already checked it already. So start thinking of paying down your loans if you have excess cash and you're carrying a floating loan. Don't go and chase T-bills. Don't try to make that spread because you never know. Loans are guaranteed that you need to repay, but returns are a different story. I've got another further big point for you. Look at this. US inflation cools to lowest level since January, correct? The year-on-year consumer price rose by 7.7% only in October, sparking rallies in stocks. Now, some analysts are concluding the Fed is going to slow rate hikes or even drop rates. So my question to you is, what do you think will happen 6 months later when your T-bills mature? Is there reinvestment risk? Could you see a lower rate? These are questions that you think through. It's not an investment vehicle that compounds your wealth. Not just that. If rates were to drop, what do you think is going to happen to the stock market? Just now we heard sparking rally in stocks, correct? Now your monies are going to be locked up in T-bills for 6 months or 12 months if there's a future issue that's that duration. And what could happen on the stock market is this. Not that this is going to replicate all the time. Even REITs today are jumping because REITs have been negatively impacted, correct, by the sentiment and interest rate climb. Again, this is not investment advice. I'm raising points for you to consider on how you want to deploy your monies towards. But when there is news that interest rates drop further, you can expect a market rally that is as crazy as this. Everything is green. Apple itself jumped 8.9%. In this situation, you have regretted that you didn't invest, that you have settled for only 4%. So again, the main message is start looking to invest for 2023. Now, if you have liked the work that I've done over here and you like deeper insights, come to my Georgetown Finance Summit. I've booked a room in SMU School of Economics. This is not a free event. I'm not selling you anything there. This is meant to cover costs, cover time, cover notes. The fee, you can see over there, you can earn with $2,000 in T-bills already, right? But kidding. The key part is learn to build wealth for 2023. This is an opportunity. And if you learn correctly, you choose the right steps, you make the right decisions, you could really see your wealth double in the next couple of years ahead. With that, I'll sign off on this video. As always, smash a like and I'll see you in the next one. Take care as always. Goodbye.